The Hawks just had to bide their time while their best player was out. You saw once he returned, though, he makes a big difference for him.
Here's Navarro following the basket by Al Horford. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Cephalosha's running. Here's Teague. And
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
one of just the many signs that let you know just where you are in California. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. This homestand ends here for the Clippers as they get ready to hit the road. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Cephalosha in at the small forward. Rebounded by Cephalosha. The Clippers on defense. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And Al Horford is just a winner, guys. I mean, won 2 NCAA titles at his time playing for Florida. His teammates call him the Godfather because of how calm and quiet he is in terms of his leadership and the mentoring he provides. It's been the same here in the NBA.
Here's Teague. Clippers able to drain the three. To the wing on the left. There's the three. And that's good. Thabo Cephalosha for three. Cephalosha's got himself on the board with three there. And that Florida team with Horford, Noah, and Corey Brewer, such a tight-knit group. All those guys still competing and defending at a very high level now in the NBA.
Each of those guys very team-first in their approach. That's what they're about, winning. And because they've experienced championship winning, they stay locked into that task.
Both shots good from the stripe.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Off the inbound. Here's Cephalosha. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Cephalosha's got 5 points so far. Here's Navarro. Teague covering. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. Here's Navarro. Pass to Navarro. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Jay's got his first points of the night. Outside Teague. And it's blocked by Jordan. But they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Horford gets the bucket. Horford's got his first basket.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch.
Beautiful jam.
Tell you what, this is some serious showmanship here. Loving that tomahawk.
Clark, he came with force, and that's not just getting 2 points. He was sending a message.
Making a statement.
And also a momentum shifter. I mean, the energy, you can see it. Take a look at the bench. Those guys are fired up. That makes you want to fight.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Earlier, I was able to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
T kicks to Millsap. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's blocked by Jordan.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Navarro. Atlanta with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And, you know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Off the inbound, and the shot is good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Right side T, Millsap, and Griffin sends it back. Passes it to Navarro. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Picked by Horford. Teague drives in. Korver gets a wide open look, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Paul, left side, fires the 3, and good on the basket. Book it.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Atlanta making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Millsap. Prince comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Jeff Teague. Schroeder kicks to Young. Will it go? And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Clippers leading by 5. Navarro, the pass to Paul. Here's Navarro, guarded by Korver. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Horford has a wide open look. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Horford's got 6.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Right side, Jordan. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Schroeder. It's good from long range. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
From downtown, and another 3 for the Clippers.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dishes it to Korver. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Korver, good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one. He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Schroeder with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates. And Dennis Schroeder out of Germany, his teammates give him a hard time about putting mayonnaise on everything. He eats a turkey burger with mayo before every game. And let me tell you, no need to change because he's settling in just fine.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Hawks. And Schroeder, who's out of Germany, a pretty wealthy country, but he had a pretty hard scrabble upbringing.
Yeah, you know, he had some brushes with authority early on in his life. He's still relatively young, so in the past, I think he's in a really ideal situation in Atlanta right now, though.
And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
After a rookie season in which he really struggled, Dennis Schroeder made big strides last year.
Yeah, I think pretty much dramatic improvements across the board, Kevin. Really a most improved candidate for sure. He solidified that reserve unit for the Hawks, in my opinion.
Hardaway's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. Inside, here's Griffin, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder, but they recover it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Navarro playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Navarro, the pass to Paul. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Schroeder's still with room to grow. I mean, he needs to improve his three-point shot and cut down his turnovers. But those are things that often come with time. And he's got time, still very young at this stage of his career.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to Navarro. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For Los Angeles, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Griffin passes to Navarro. They double him with Horford. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 9. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.